G'day and welcome back to Headlight Restoration Perth. In today's video I just want to give you a quick run over on how I do the taping off of a headlight before we start the restoration process. So I like to have the bonnet up because besides saving product, it also has the opportunity to not have any overspray on the bonnet, so we can concentrate on the area around the light. So what I like to do first is have a double tape. I do this because I do hand sanding in this process. So if I was using a machine or like a drill or something like that with the circular pads, I would do 3 layers, definitely for the safety. And but when I'm just doing it by hand, I like to do double layers. And you start in the circular motion. So when I've started up the top, and you're going to overlap every time you put a new piece of tape on. And this has 2 purposes. Obviously, so you got that extra protection on the joins and everything. But as you'll see, when you finish the job, the removal of the tape, this becomes a real advantage. So like I say, so when we're starting, I like to just do a straight out double taping on the immediate surrounding of the headlight. Slide it in there like a bit of floss and get a really neat sort of section done right at the headlight without hitting the plastic. So take your time there, get a really good double coat on. If you're doing by hand, like I suggest, if you're doing that machine, you would have a triple coat. And then you want to extend that to 2 to 3 layers deep, so you've got that full first layer done twice, and then you're going to add to that, you just do a 50% overlap or whatever, but just do that overlap, and we're going to come around again so we can get that extended safety area. If you do go off target with the sanding, be it the machine, it grabs or whatever, you need that extra, plus the overspray if you are using the can, which I am. So you just do the additional and you just add those extra layers of tape moving away from the light. And this is just going to give you extra protection for any overspray. This light, it is my vehicle, and I have done it before. I wasn't completely happy with the process that I did as I'm experimenting on a few different things, and that includes the taping off. In future, I might look at, because this is like the painter's tape, which is, it's fantastic, but moving forward, I'm probably going to look at a more automotive grade. So it's just more security for you and protection for the car, and bit more confidence from the customer. But as this is here, this is ideal for what I need to be doing. And if you do this and you do see chips in the paint and all that around the headlight, I strongly recommend before any taping is done, you take photos before you do anything. You go to your customer, you make sure that they are fully aware that there's breaks in the paint and there is potential hazard of a flake of paint or something coming off when you're removing the tape from the job after you've finished. So make sure that you're above board because it'll save you in the long run. Because if you don't say nothing and then something happens, potentially you're going to be in a bit of trouble there. It's going to end up costing you rather than making money. So now that we've got that, we've got the 3 layers. A good 3 inches to 4 inches is ideal for when you're doing that. And my video stopped, so I had to just redo it because it didn't take. So this is the effect of when you're taking it off. Because you've done it in a circular motion, when you're removing it and that overlap, potentially you can get it all off in this one effort. You don't have to pick piece by piece. So because you've overlaid that is the benefits of doing that. So this is the way I like to tape off when I'm doing my jobs. Thanks for your time, and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you again.